Okie dokie, I look so snazzy in my suit.
Absolutely do drugs so I don't have to fucking see you live in this world.
Okay, where are we off to now?
That's that cop.
Or you just
Seems
forgot
like a
to
decent guy.
connect it properly to your
I'm
system.
gonna drive your snazzy car.
I heard you were in the blue room the other night. Shouldn't you
Oh
have been
wait,
at home?
I needed
Tucked
to
in bed
call
with the
somebody.
wife
Hold
and
on.
kids?
I need to.
Where I go?
I need to make a telephone call.
Can you use it at all? Does it like function when you click the
Look
button?
about him.
So if you hold the button, it doesn't pop
I
up
think his
anything.
name is Phelps. Not in public, huh?
Well, there's supposed to be an option under devices to tell you what's actually registered to work.
I need to use a telephone.
So, you need to probably have your other controller turned on.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Fucking
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Jermaine Jones
on
Musical Booking Agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Santa Monica Boulevard. Sounds spooky.
Oh.
Trevor, did you get my invite? Trevor.
Yeah.
Whoop. Come on, Phelps, you can run faster than that. Go, boy, go! Whee! Okay, here we go. Come on, dude, you can run faster than that. You look like you ate a bunch of fat cakes and you're trying to run. Wee woo. Wee woo.
Any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
We're gonna go stop this guy. Let's go! Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through.
Any available unit, the 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and
Against the odds.
Detective
Hello.
Phelps.
Look, Phelps, in a minute, a bagman named Rampley's gonna walk in here and put a mint on some horse running in the fifth. We don't care about Rampley so much as we want his boss. He's the one we're gonna put away for fixing the race.
You're hoping Rampley will lead us to him?
Bingo. Here's what you're gonna do. Get in there, blend in, wait for our mark. You'll be in a dark coat. Wait until he hands over the cash, then tail him. Good luck.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
How am I supposed to blend in? Oh, use the telephone, I guess. Okay.
Give me $1,000 on Cavalcade in the 5th.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York. You playing hide and seek, Mac?
Shh, nigger, don't give me away. Don't give me away. Okay, he's going to a car.
Got it, boss. A full G. She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to retire.
LAPD! You're both under arrest!
Oh shit.
Throw out the gun.
You're covered, Phelps.
Got him. Do the dance. Do, 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 do. Ugh.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Ambulance required at Sunset and Ivar. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4, but I'll need an ambulance in a corner.
Roger that, 11K. All units be advised, the 484 at Sunset and Ivar is code 4. Suspects are down.
That's nasty.
Can you drive to this
Okay.
one?
Let's go, fam. Drive. Kind of a weird address. Okay, let's go inside. Hello?
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
The name's Merlin Odie. I run a strictly legitimate bookmakers detective.
So that's not an illegal wire service that your colleagues are running? And the number slips that I've been picking up all morning with this address on them have nothing to do with you.
I pay my kick to the WAPs, and they pay their cut to the LAPD. You can't go shaking me down.
You're a loudmouth motherfucker, aren't you? Anyone ever tell you that criminals are supposed to keep their mouths shut? Stay where you are while we look around.
Yeah, you heard him, motherfucker. Let me do my looking. Snoopy, Snoopy. Baseball.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Cohen took over the wire service from Siegel, right?
Oh wait, there was a thing. Where is that clue? No, not that. Strange doodles. Cherries, bell, and a win. Okay, so I want to hold this one. Unhold that one. I want to hold this one.
Thanks for the paper trail, Merlin.
Oh, the dope.
With this quantity, we're looking at a high-level trafficking charge.
And what's this?
I think Ramez's place is our next stop. Oh, that's quite a win for a dime, Merlin. You better start talking.
God damn it. Get after him, Phelps.
Come back here, you
Give it
bitch!
up, Audie.
Why do you all fucking run away? You're gonna get in trouble with me for selling the drugs. Come here, motherfucker!
Stop right there, Audie, or I will shoot.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Come here, bitch! Come here! Aw, I wanted you to get hit by that car. It would have made such an easier way for me to get you.
Hurry, you can still catch him! There he is, officer! Be careful, he looks dangerous.
Quit knocking people over, that's rude.
What are you trying to do, Merlin?
Just trying to be a dumbass. Ah! Oh, come on, I had you. You were right there. Come on! Butt mash! What the hell was that?
All right.
Best
relax,
way
motherfucker, you got
I've
me.
ever caught somebody in this game.
Nice wine,
That was
Merlin.
fucking
Too bad you couldn't
hilarious.
pull off your vanishing act.
Make your joke, smart guy, but don't damage that.
That
bear's a
guy
valuable
tripped over
antique.
himself and hit a wall, and I
You
caught him.
don't say. Maybe you ought to have a look at this, Cole.
Oh, what a dumbass. That was hilarious. Okie dokie.
Adi has Jose Ramez in his pocket. Ramez must have forgotten his lucky numbers.
Mr. Jose Ramirez promised to pay to... I can't read that. Holoman Adi. So the sum was $231 and no cents.
Would you like to calculate the odds on you going to prison for a very long time, Merlin?
I'm not going nowhere. I've paid my contributions, and I'm not getting hustled by you.
Okay, fam, whatever you say.
We're only interested in morphine. Army surplus morphine. What do you have to say about that?
I heard about that. Big robbery on the ship. Ain't my line of work. I prefer something with a sporting outcome.
You distribute for the Jews. You're a patsy.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll distribute for the LAPD, motherfucker. If this is a shakedown, I wish you get on with it. I can call my man from the 77th Division and have this all cleared up.
Ramez seems to owe you a lot of money.
We all owe somebody.
I don't like the face you're making.
So it has nothing to do with the proceeds of the morphine shipment?
It's a gambling debt. The Heaps took over the wire service and screwed me. Now I just do what I'm told. Run numbers and shift dope. Jose's no different. He just thinks he's a big man that can run up tabs.
You're not the guy we want, Merlin. But we're taking you in. Maybe some time in a cell will help you remember something worthwhile.
Fuck you, and fuck you. You'll never put a charge on me.
Take this bum in. Take the long way around. And don't be gentle with him. You got that?
Yes, sir.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
I need to use this telephone. Give me a minute.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for Ramez Removals. That's Ramez, R-A-M-E-Z.
Just checking. Ramez Removals, corner Sunset and Wilton. Owned by a Jose Victor Ramez.
Thanks.
Why did your voice change all of a sudden? That was weird. Let's go!
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
Yep, on here.
LAPD. We're here to see Jose Ramez.
What's it about?
Routine inquiries, sir. Can you tell us where we can find him?
You missed him. He was in the delivery truck, just went out.
God damn it. 11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance in pursuit of narcotic suspects aboard a GM delivery truck. Commercial license David Charles 457.
Roger, 11K.
What does this lunatic think he's doing?
We're not playing around here. Take this clown off the road.
Here comes the cavalry.
Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. What's next? The kitchen sink? Turn, Cole. Jesus. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
He's going left onto Hollywood. Get alongside him and take him out.
Getting close and steer him off the tar. That's it, Cole. You did it. It's Chuck's history. Pull him out of there.
Show me your hands.
Get wrecked, cuck.
Jose Ramez, you're being arrested on suspicion of supplying illegal drugs, resisting arrest, and for malicious damage to LAPD property.
Hey, hold your horses. I supply furniture, not drugs. And that thing back there, that was an accident. Some furniture came loose. That's all.
Save it for the DA, Chico.
Keep an eye on him. We're gonna take a look around inside.
I'm gonna find drugs in here. I'm gonna find drugs somewhere. I knew it.
Where's he been delivering? And who's been delivering here? Any repeat business in the ledger, Cole?
Why is Ramez buying so much ice? Merlinati is buying a lot of furniture.
Flashbacks.
Couldn't you think anywhere else to meet, kid?
We like to choose our ground.
What is that supposed to mean? Huh?
It's something Wellington said at Waterloo. The guys who win normally choose where to fight.
We're gonna fight, kid? The two of you versus my boys here? I love the fight game. I went a few rounds myself. You and your friend, he looks tough, but I don't like your chances. Nah.
We don't have to fight, Mr. Cohen. We have you an enfilade.
What the fuck is that? Some kind of steak?
It means my men are in cover, but that they can still shoot you.
If those were my orders, you would all be dead now.
Are you kidding me? This is a $200 coat. You got some balls.
Kelso.
I hope you didn't scratch the paint in my new Lincoln.
These guys are getting out of the dope business, Mr. Cohen. You'll have no more problems from them. The morphine is going to disappear back into the sea.
Hang on. You're getting hasty. There's a lot of dough on offer here.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Cohen, but we are going to have to politely decline. After today, the morphine is no more.
This isn't the way we normally do business.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Cohen.
Call me Mickey. Are you aware of the risk, huh?
I'm giving it to you straight, Mr. Cohen. There will be no more morphine. We made a mistake and would like to back out gracefully. If you come after us, we will be forced to come after you.
You've been polite up till now, so don't stop making threats.
I don't make threats, Mr. Cohen. I'd like to thank you for your time.
Is that guy your idea of muscle, kid?
There's something you should know about Jack, Mr. Cohen. He killed 6 Japs hand to hand with just a bayonet and a K-bar knife. His outfit, the 6 Marines, killed over 100,000 Japs in 3 months in Okinawa, and he was in the thick of it.
Those Japs are little guys, right?
Yes, Mr. Cohen. About your size.
Spooky. Okie dokie. Let's continue the drug hunt.
What's with the puddle? Where's that trail of water coming from, Cole? There must be a way through the back. Welcome to Furniture Village, where taste comes to die. What a pile of junk. My mother would be in heaven.
Sammy?
I bet this is the kind of crap you love, Cole. 20 years out of fashion.
Are you not streaming on Twitch?
No, it's on YouTube.
Oh.
Smells of old people in here.
I told you I sent you an invite to the YouTubes.
This is useless. I can't see a damn thing. You need to get up onto the floor above. Get down here. There's a cold room in the back. I think we know where the water's coming from. You're gonna want to see this.
There's something frozen inside.
I'll be damned.
Morphines?
This must be how they transport the morphine.
LAPD, leave it right there. Everyone out of the vehicle and put your hands up.
There's something in the ice.
He's making a run for it. Let him have it.
Catch it, you asshole! Show me your face, motherfucker! 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 Catch this, you asshole! Show me your face, motherfucker!
Get headshot, bitch.
Take them all to Hollywood Station. Have the ME and tech services go over this place.
Where will you be?
Hunting polar bear.
Gonna hunt me some polar bears.
You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
Is Audie serious? Is the LAPD turning a blind eye to narcotics?
Keep your shirt on, Phelps. Drugs are prohibited. Doesn't mean people don't want to take them. Limiting supply doesn't mean that we have limited demand.
I understand that. I know that the average Joe needs to unwind a little, let his hair down at the end of the week, but morphine? Heroin?
It's important to demonize hop, Phelps. Looks good in the papers. But when all is said and done, it's just another chemical like booze. A lot of people in high places think we're doing the city a favor by keeping the dope rolling into Central Avenue. Donnelly certainly believes we need to keep them anesthetized.
Better jobs and opportunities would go a lot further.
Will you listen to yourself?
Factory is closed. Has been for years. Not much call for ice anymore with all those newfangled refrigerators.
Save it for someone who wants to hear it. How many janitors carry a gat?
That's one way of announcing we're here.
LAPD, hands in the air. You're done, my friend.
My brother-in-law hates my guts. Come and get me if you want some daylight through that suit of yours. Come on in and get massacred, cocksuckers! Eyes open. You're after me, goddammit.
Throw out the guns.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
Blast him!
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
I'm wide open here.
You're fucking toast!
Clearing some space here.
Can someone please just kill these assholes?
Weapons on the ground, now!
Keep moving.
You're fucking... Stay down!
Push forward. Let's move.
I ain't running out of friends or guns in here anytime soon. Understand?
Give me some goddamn cover.
Find some cover!
You're alone.
Stay in cover!
I'm gonna put...
Clear me some space here.
Stay in cover!
Pour it on,
I'm
goddammit.
wide open
Keep
here.
shooting. I want him dead.
Clear me some space here.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Give me some goddamn cover. Keep moving.
This one's got your name on it. Get in cover!
I'm wide open here.
They're all dead, Finkelstein. Leave the weapon and put your hands up now.
Put my hands up. Sure. Then what? Cop to peddling the dope? Cut a deal? Ship me off to the queue? As soon as I get locked up, some old friend puts an ice pick above my ear? No thanks.
Only one other way out, shitheel.
So come down to this.
This stuff has got to be worth at least $100 grand.
So Finkelstein robbed the ship?
My guess is Lenny took it off their hands. This is big. This is gonna make the papers, Phelps.
The hell is your
As
channel?
senior investigator, I'll do the talking.
VictoriaBeGoodNot.
I looked it up on YouTube. It doesn't exist.
Did you put it all as in one, or did you space it?
Well,
Put it all in one.
who would have thought that
So
Roy
do
Earl's
I.
hand-picked new partner would have
There's a
turned out to
space.
be such a great case man? This is a good result, Phelps. As far as we can tell, Lenny the Fink was moving the morphine across the city and as far north as Frisco. This makes the feds very happy, and it makes Mickey Cohen
The first
look
part's
bad.
Victoria, then there's a
I
space,
won't
and then
lie
it's
to you, kid.
BeGoodNot.
I like the headlines. I like them a lot. You keep this squad in the papers, and we'll get along just fine.
Why did
You
the
know
invite
a
not work?
Freddie Calhoun?
Sure, I know
Freddie needs money to get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring.
Did you get
Says
it or
he
no?
Has he
can-
said how much it's gonna cost?
No.
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in...
Paid me.
He's over at
Told
Mike
me
Lyman's on
they
Hollywood
weren't
Boulevard.
telling
See
you.
what you can find out.
Sammy.
I'm pretty sure I'll have to check later.
Oh, that's why. It's not
Get
Victoria
moving,
Be Good
Phelps.
Now, it's Victoria
Roy's
Be Good
informant is
No.
the skittish type.
It's no.
Okay, where am I going?
Oh, you tell me.
The Burr. Let's go to the Le Burr.
It's Mike Lumen's bar. No. No.
50 bucks?
Yes, I can hear you.
You think I'm made of money?
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh, very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a
By doing
scale
what?
of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you can be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
I don't have the same voices in my head as you do, Cole.
You know the way. You can drive.
I told you you had to activate it.
Kind of loose.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
In the back?
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
I want some food.
He's only a writer. He can't really help me.
Freddie, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Tell us about the reefer, Freddie.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Grass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddie.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Now be careful. He likes guns. Now do I get my money?
Do me a favor, Freddie. Spend the money on a bus ticket. You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Alright, homie. Gotta go visit a man who's got dope. Trevor, don't you have to leave?
In like 10 minutes, yeah.
You believe his story?
Sure.
Yeah, I have to go
a
get
hophead
dope
like Freddy
with
would
Lester.
raffle his sister for his next score.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Here.
Really, a machine gun?
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Calling KGPL. Officers need help at 1452
Okay,
North
I got shot. Rip.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
calling KGPL. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired and officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Roger, 11K, all units. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired. Units to handle, identify code 3.
Throw out the guns.
Move, I gotcha.
Find some cover.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so
Hey, look,
nice.
he dead.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. How dead is he?
You guys don't half leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself. Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Half-eaten sandwich. Tomato soup.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Not much help.
Go check in the kitchen. Wait.
Never the same, are they? Find anything interesting?
catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Nice dead body.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Brown, black, Hispanic. What? Oh. Damn Mexicans.
Doesn't look like anything.
Some pretty sketchy drawings there, dude. Weed. Nice butt. It's a butt. Right there. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at in that book, but we'll figure it out. Let's see.
Optimistic, Cole.
Excuse me, fam. I'm still walking here.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Nice bet there, fam.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Never the same, are they?
No good to me.
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay, babe.
Another day, another dollar.
Detectives, you'll want to come meet Mr. Fickman, the neighbor. Sounds like he's got something for you.
Detectives Phelps and Earl. We were told you...
Always knew they were up to no good. Son of a bitch spent more time in the chicken coop than in his house.
Thank you, sir. That's very helpful. And next time you witness suspect behavior through the crack in your curtains, please call us before something like this happens. I don't think so.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Now we're getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
You hungry or something, Phelps?
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. Dates and times seem pretty regular.
We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
That cop. Like a decent guy.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was...
Okay, the guy's had enough.
What's the latest thing?
Read all about it. Extra, read all about it.
Can you drive to this one?
All right, where to?
The soup store.
We missed something at the cruise place. Let's go back.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Wake up, Cole.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation. What do you think?
The soup factory. Where else?
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to?
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Maybe Confidential Magazine is right, and Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
You must suspect someone, Mr. Parnell.
Are you sure it isn't someone who stole some of my labels? That would be pretty easy to do.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
You're being economical with the truth, Parnell. You, can't keep the business afloat, so you've turned to dope.
Would you like to prove that I'm involved in this scam? I'm a legitimate businessman.
Looks like I made a mistake. Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who did the dahlia, but they covered it all up.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there, on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
They get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. Gets delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
We just want to talk to Juan, Sergio. You sure you couldn't tell us where we could find him?
Ari, I never heard of the man.
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Advice?
Let's get down to 20th Century Market and see who's buying soup.
You're behind the wheel.
Do we know where we're going?
To the soup store.
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
More years than I want to own up to, Phelps.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? If you asked Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents. Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over. I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets. I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Start talking, Erto. I want the names of everyone involved.
What difference does it make what I tell you? I'm still going to jail, no?
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery.
Tommy, what are you doing?
The other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do. You've got this one chance to cooperate, Erto. Give me your delivery boys, or you'll do every year that we were saving for them.
All right. There's a shipment coming in tonight to the soup factory. Parnell's soup factory, 1 a.m. Ernesto will be there.
We should get some backup and stake out the cannery tonight.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
What's wrong with you?
All right, move.
Got your back. LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole! You're fucking toast!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch!
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Throw down your gun if you like. I'm still gonna ice you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put hold.
All clear? I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Oh, that song. I remember that song.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Hats. That's a full detail. Mm-hmm. No, I did.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, he does that to mine too sometimes. Well, he deletes them because there's so many of them in one, and then it gets to be a little too much when they get respammed. I do that too sometimes.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Who about what? I just caught a bust of people selling the weed in boxes, and oh my god, the light is so bright in my face! That was so cheesy. I'm gonna go get me some Alfredo, so I will be right back. I need some food. Gonna fix this damn shade, cause I didn't have enough Alfredo sauce, so I had to make pizza rolls.
Help me out.
All clear. Look around. Give the bodies a once-over while you're at it.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
You can play it.
Yet another silver dollar. Must be $1,000 here.
Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
What does it mean? Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Oh, that clue. MAS. Okay, where's the last letter? Last few letters, K-A-Y. A-N-G. That's good. I might get copyrighted. Because I'm streaming on YouTube. It really won't matter because they'll still copyright it. You can do that. Ugh. Mm-hmm.
The first coin, MAS. The second, AMG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Can you drive to this one?
Where are we going?
A metal shop, of course. Where else would we go?
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
I think so, as soon as other people get on. I haven't seen anybody else get on. Oh, fuck, hold on. I'm losing my cord here. There we go.
Locked. We need another way in.
Cover the back door, Roy.
God damn it! You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to my shop.
Hey, what can I say? I got lucky.
Bullshit. You're cheating, and I'm gonna...
Hey! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
This one's got
Stay
your
down.
name on it.
You're clear, go!
Your move, mister.
Stay in
Come
cover.
Get me.
Move, I've got you.
Find some cover. You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Throw out the guns. Stay in cover.
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch. You're fucking toast!
Get in cover.
Get over here! I need some extra firepower!
Weapons on the ground now.
Catch this asshole! Ah! You're pretty brave for a dead man. This one's
Stay
got
down.
your name on it. Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you. That fits, asshole.
Stay in cover.
Your move, mister. Come get me. Let's see if I can't put one right between your eyes.
I need another gun over here, please.
Push forward. That fits, asshole.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Let's see if I can't put one right between your eyes.
You're covered, Phelps.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Let's move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're pretty brave for a...
How long do you think you can hold out?
Hello, bitch.
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Back through a war flash.
What remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gatherers, sir.
No.
I don't need intelligence, son.
I'm going through the war again.
Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks,
They gotta kill the
mechanics, and
Japs.
stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the whore's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple of 100 other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Oy, oy, oy.
Cole, we got things to do.
Well, fidget spinners are done. They're getting recalled. The consumer group is warned that 2 models of fidget spinners being sold at Target contained high levels of lead that may be harmful to children. Sold nationwide, a target contained extremely high levels of lead in metal encoding. One of 2 models was found to have 330 times the amount of lead legally allowed in children's products. No, if it gets on their fingers and they stick them in their mouth, then yeah. They don't have to put the damn toy in their mouth. If they have it on their fingers and they put it in their mouth, and yeah, then that'll get them sick.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know. Let's go. I will never own a fidget spinner. They're kind of dumb.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotics off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
I think you can't. I don't think you can. Yep.
Wake up, Cole.
No.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what next?
R&I could trace that phone number, find out who that limey was talking to before he cut out of here.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am. You know the place?
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
I think his name is Phelps. He brought in that case where that poor lady killed near City Hall.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
What the hell? Broad has socks in it this year.
Oh, you'd have to go on your settings.
I could save all year and not be able to do that.
And it should let you minimize your screen or mess with the graphics to make it smaller. You want to screen share it? I'll try to see it.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases?
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow. Cole, we got things to do.
Okay, here you go. Okay, so in Skyrim, let's see if I can. Why does it keeps telling me it's the Elder Scrolls? It's not Elder Scrolls, it's just Skyrim. Okay, apparently it's not the game, it's your TV. Where you can't see half the crap you're supposed to, change your television settings. For some, you simply change the picture mode. For me, I had to go into my TV setting and turn off overscan. I know that's weird. Are you floating? Well, then. You're ice skating down the stairs! $207, let's go.
He brought in that case for that poor lady.
Door's unlocked. He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? Didn't see anyone in his corner to fight.
Good job, fam.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Gives us an angle if he has a real love interest.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Opie, you're an Opie. Nice.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Granny.
Guys that just been paid.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
What is
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing
He's
all the
gone and
fun.
fucked
Get
both
in
of
there,
us, and you
Phelps.
know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
I told you I haven't seen him.
Like hitting women.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Hold on, I'm beating up a person. Ooh, I just need that guy in the face. Get wrecked, son.
Out cold, but breathing.
Oh.
Give her a minute and take a look around.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers? Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
You yourself and oh, I just broke that. Oops.
She's leaving town. Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
Call me anything you like, Flatfoot. I'm done with this burg and all the cheap chiselers who live here.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
I'm getting my asshole wrecked with this game right now. Not great, because I'm losing.
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Because I'm being a sneaky sneaker. Where the hell is this chick going?
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Okay, time to go into the bookstore. Hello.
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.